Well, hello, and thank you for coming back to the channel. And today we're going to start a new project. You can see behind me we've actually already started a little bit, but we're going to do a renovation on this lawn. This lawn was planted back in the spring this year, and as most spring plantings go, the whole front yard just was too hot during the summer and wasn't able to maintain. So we're gonna do a renovation here on this front section of this yard. So invite you to come along, and we'll show you all the steps and kind of explain our way of doing things as we go through it. So we're going to get started, and hope you'll stick with us.
Well, as it turns out, the topsoil was delivered I guess it was actually about 2 days ago, and we got a rain on it. A little hard to tell from this part of the video, but it was not really spreading very well. It was sort of, it was really a little too damp yet. But anyway, we went ahead and worked our way through it. This is not the best spreading job because of it being a little too wet. But the next day we come back, or in a couple of days I believe it was, and it had dried out, and it was totally different. But anyway, we're going to keep working on this here, trying to get it kind of distributed out as best we can.
Well, that's going to do it for this evening. Got a lot of traffic up on this road, so sorry about all the noise. Anyway, trying to smooth out some of that topsoil. We got about 1.5 inches of rain last night, so it was still pretty damp. I thought maybe with today's high temperatures it would dry out, but it's still kind of wet to work. So, but we got some of it done. We're going to be back here tomorrow evening, and it should dry some more. By tomorrow evening, it's going to be about 94, 95 degrees tomorrow. So anyway, we'll be back tomorrow night and get a little bit more done. And my plan is this: is that once I get this topsoil compost kind of spread out somewhat evenly, I'm going to take the rototiller and till all of that in, get it mixed up with the clay. It should help that a lot. Add some organic material to the soil. It should help out a lot. And then I'll come back with the landscape rake and smooth it all out and get it ready to drag, and that'll be the last thing we do, is drag it to get it really smooth. So anyway, we're going to take you through all of those steps and show you our process. There's lots of ways of doing this, but this way I've done on my lawn, and it turned out well, so I'm going to do the same thing here. So anyway, leave a comment or two, and if you see something we could do to make things go a little easier, certainly doesn't hurt my feelings. Go ahead and leave those comments. I appreciate them, and we'll be back tomorrow night to do a little bit more. So this project continues. Do 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 do. Okay, well, you can see we're back at it again today. We've got a couple piles of new topsoil. It's a lot drier, it's smoothing a lot better. So we're gonna smooth out these couple piles of the topsoil and compost mixture, and then we'll probably come back in the morning early and start tilling. So anyway, glad you came back, and well, I guess you never went anywhere, but anyway. So we're gonna just keep working on this and take you along while we do it. So we're gonna get back to work. It's a lot easier working this material now that it's gotten dry. It spreads better, dumps better, everything. So should go a lot faster. Try just to float the bucket and see how that works. Oh, that works pretty good now that the material is a little drier. Way I know if I need more dirt up here or not. But remember, this is all going to get tillered in. So we'll do our major smoothing with the rake, with the rake on the tractor, not this rake.
Well, some of you may be wondering why I'm adding this topsoil over top of grass that's there. The homeowner really was not in favor of spraying glyphosate on that to kill it off. Besides, Yeah, I usually, since I'm not licensed yet to spray the herbicides and pesticides, he would have had to do that. So anyway, we decided just to, since we're going to be tilling it in, and we're going to get rid of that, through that process. So I really wasn't too worried about that. So that's why we're doing it that way.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for tonight. I have to say I'm pretty happy with this. Like I probably said it several times, it just spread so much better tonight. The material was dry. I was able to place it better, drag it better. Everything about it worked better. So anyway, we're going to call it quits for tonight. We'll be back early in the morning and get the tiller adjusted, get the shoes adjusted down to where I'm going to probably go down 2 or 3 inches maybe, and get it all tilled up, and then we'll take the landscape rake and get it all smoothed out. So anyway, we're going to be back in the morning and continue this video. Sorry about all the road noise, but that's just that's where this is located, so it's just going to be that way. So have a good night. We'll see you in the morning.